Hello, I'm Alex from Tabbli, and now I'm going to overview the marketplace template version 1.4. Let's look what we have on the start page. The first top hero section with some slides and some titles. This top block serves for some explanation of what about this project anymore. It contains the search bar where I can type some keywords for searching, or you can use just existing popular keywords and get the result. Okay, I'm back again. On the next scrolling area we can see all the categories that contains some icons, and icons reflects the purpose of each category. So when we choose some of these categories, we are going to the list of items based on this category. You can manage those categories and you can point some icons relevant for your categories. On the next section we can see some featured items. You can manage it yourself, or potentially can be managed by some algorithm to be featured on the start page. Then we can see the explanation block. It should be now it explains how it works, what about this marketplace template, something like this. But you can point here the explanation of your project if you need it, or of course you can turn on or off any of these sections. So instead of these pictures you can point your pictures. Instead of these items you can type your items, what you need to explain. Then we can see testimonials block. It's dynamic block, and on the next video I will show you how to manage this testimonial block also. The second hero block contains some background picture, contains some words, some explanation, and of course call to action. And also it contains the video. Now we can see here the video of about this marketplace template, but you can record your own video lesson or your own video explanation and put it here instead of this video. So let's look the functionality of items. As you can see, we can use the old items view where we have the complete list and we can choose many categories for some filtration by categories and by tags, and we can use it few of them. Press by search. So okay, we can see this result of our search. We can search by some keywords. This list contains also some upvoting. I'm not sure if it needed anymore. It will be easy to remove it. And the new grid items list doesn't contain this voting. It looks completely differently. It's separated by 9 items and it contains pagination. So we can go to the next page or we can back to the first page. So we don't have here some filtration by tags. Maybe it's not so important, but we can choose one of existing categories. So we will see the result of filtration by category. Let's go to some of existing items. This item, it can be some service or it can be some product, depends on your marketplace. So if this item contains more than one picture, we can have here the carousel of those pictures, and you can manage it. You can click it left, right. So we can see the name of this item with price, the owner of this item, user who is provided this item, and also all the relevant tags and categories for this item. Everybody can share this item through Facebook or Twitter. It looks like this one. I don't share. And what is important, I can send the request for this item. Now I'm authorized user, I am logged in, so So I can point just some comment here if I need it and submit. Okay, it's submitted, and in my email I can see also notification about this item is submitted. It's some notification, hello. Okay, and when I open the same page of this item where I am not logged in, I show it on the different browser. So I also can request for this item, but it requires my name, it requires my email, because I'm not logged in. Let's back to this item page. We can see here the owner of this item, user, which is provided this item, this service, or this product, and we can click. When I'm logged in, I can see this page of this user, and when I'm not logged in and when I click to this user, the system requires from me to make a login or to register a new account. You can manage it very easily, so you can allow user to see this owners without registration, or you can restrict it only for registered users. What we can see on this user page: his name, his bio, or some role explanation, his languages, his country or location, and we can see the date of registration of this user. Even we can send him a message. This functionality is similar to request. I'm back. Also, you can highlight some of users based on some algorithm or based on just on your decision. It can be some label like pro user. You can point some number of reviews. You can point if this user verified or not. And below we can see all the items of this user. User list is also requires my authorization. So if I try to reach this page when I'm not authorized, it will require my login. Looks similar, so I can use here some search, for example, of this guy. I can use some filtration, and what is also important is some managing of static pages, like what is about. You can manage the title, menu, this menu, and the content of these static pages. If you need some dynamic, some special functionality like block, like questions, by some example of this, you can request those features as a different additional plugin. So let's go to the small overview of all of this. You can manage everything on the start page. You can change those backgrounds, titles of each slide of this carousel. You can change those keywords. You can switch even if you need some section or not anymore. You can change your categories, make your own icons for each category. You can set up if some items are featured or not, or you can switch this section on off, completely change this explanation, completely change this testimonial block or switch it off, completely change the hero section number 2. You can implement your video explanation of this project. You can change the logo, your brand, your project name on the bottom. You can change your social links. You can change all the menu items and the content of each static page. Existing dummy data are just exist for demonstration of functionality, so you can clean everything here. You can place your own categories, your own text. Potentially you can change some different properties for filtration, for demonstration. You can import your data from CSV files. You can set up your analytics like Google Analytics, like Hotjar. You can set up your help block like Zendesk or Drift. You can place any live chat for your project, and all of this you will see on the following video lessons. Thank you. Bye.